Centralia Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, Wanklin Oil, and First Heritage Bank.
Ho, ho, ho! All the beautiful sounds of the holiday season. The season of friends and family who gather to eat, drink, and share the Wi-Fi.
That's right. Enjoy uninterrupted connectivity with Blue Valley Technologies worry-free Wi-Fi. Get 2 months free worry-free Wi-Fi and free installation from Blue Valley Technologies.
Find out more details at bluevalley.net/promo.
Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local communities that we serve. We make loans to local families and businesses. These loans generate the dollars which empower our local community. Invest in our community by banking with us. We're an equal housing lender. First Heritage Bank in Centralia, Corning, Seneca, and Vermilion. Member FDIC. Online at 1hbank.com.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in the field. In addition to propane and diesel, they also offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
Joined now by Nick Evans, head coach of the Centralia boys basketball team. Coach, you're out to a nice little 3-2 start here early on in the season. I know I talked to you a couple weeks ago, but specifically last week's games against Onega and Washington, you've had a chance to get out 2-0 in TVL play. How important is that to start off strong?
The TVL is always tough, and I think it's just really this year. I mean, you talk about teams and go, well, that team's not bad, and that team's good, and this team, they're all just pretty steady. I mean, Clifton Clyde, they brought a ton of players back, and they have a great team, but any given night, anybody can beat anybody, and you see that. The teams that aren't Clifton Clyde and aren't Axtell, they're good, man. Can beat anybody.
From your guys' standpoint, though, I think we talked about the first time we chatted, development here as a team overall. Do you feel that that's trending in the right direction before you get a little break here for Christmas?
Yeah, I mean, our first 2, maybe 3, I think it might have been 3, it was really just like Paxton and Reese would have, 15 to 20 points a game, and the rest would have 2, 3, 2. You'd like to spread that out a little more. And last week we had, I think, Onega, we had 3 or 4 players in double figures, and I know against Washington we had 3 players in double figures, and then Quentin had 9. That's what you wanted. You wanted a little more where you have other players scoring too,
And I'm one of these people that I always think, defense is so important. And I guess from that end of the floor, how do you feel as a coach going into break from that side?
I mean, we're giving up 40 to 44 points a game, so I mean that's pretty good for high school boys. Usually, if you can keep teams to around 40, 42, you should be okay. We're right in where we want to be defensively. I know last year it was a little more down. We were more in the 39 to 40 points a game here at this point, but there's some scorers out there, man. It does make it challenging because you got to defend it. Sometimes kids just make some big-time shots.
Here real quick before I kind of wrap this up with you, but, game coming up here, one more before you get a chance to go into break. We chatted a little bit there before about making the most of those practices during break. So what's your kind of mindset heading into that in terms of keeping the boys focused?
At this point, I like our defense, where we're at defensively, and I feel good about it. I mean, especially our second half against Washington County. I think the third quarter they scored 6 points, which is, against that team, that's really good. I like our defense, and so we have to do a better job shooting it from deep, and we can. We have guys that can do it, so it's just repetition of doing that. So I think we just, our shooting drills and just keep doing that, and just you got to keep that because you don't want it to get worse than what it is. And it's about confidence. I mean, you look at a kid like Maverick Becker. He hit a 3 against Onega, and he hadn't hit one all year, but it's because he hit 6 wide open layups, and it's crazy. But just making a basket, and then making a couple more easy ones on top of that. Now the confidence that comes out of just making a basket, then you feel like you can hit anything.
Nick, I actually really think that's about all I had for you today. Kind of just wanted to chat about heading into break. I know we'll catch you come the first of the year, and I know you got one more coming up, so best of luck with that one, and we will just chat in 2024.
All right, sounds good.
Centralia Coaches Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, Wanklin Oil, and First Heritage Bank.